Okay, here we are once again, another streamer doing insane things, doing crazy things on live stream, and this streamer is well known. He has been on the platform for years. If you guys know him, he goes by the name of Poseidon. Very super controversial streamer, kind of set the way and the path for IRL streams as well. He was kind of the one who innovated that in the beginning of it all, getting into like controversies, getting into problems, situations. This guy's life is nothing but a whole entire like controversy and just very like toxic environments that he puts himself in. I used to watch his content back in the day. I stopped watching it, didn't really enjoy it after a while now. I know his fan base is huge, and sometimes even his fan base goes after him or ends up going after people that kind of go against him or themselves. So they kind of move as a hive. So this time around, Poseidon and his friend Sam Pepper, if they end up devising a plan where they get a man and they're gonna get this man and put him in a room and also hire an escort for $500 and record the whole entire event of this man potentially getting some action. Now this is one insane idea. This is kind of a lot of how their content goes in that way, actually, just putting in weird scenarios, weird toxic scenario situations that are going on. For them, they find it kind of funny, I guess. Now, of course, again on the news, this is being live streamed on kick.com, where last week we saw Aiden Ross get an impersonator of Kim Jong-un. So Kick, come on, what is going on? Once again, you're back on the fire burner. I still don't understand where we're gonna start hitting some barriers, where we're gonna start getting some guidelines here. You guys are gonna keep allowing this to happen. Things like this is ridiculous. The thing that happened with Aiden Ross, the thing that is currently happening with Poseidon. I have no idea what you guys are thinking at the moment, how this is going to be beneficial for you down the road. I do understand that Poseidon has been a controversial figure for such a long time, but doing something stupid like this is just insane. Poseidon's comments that they did hire her, they did make her aware of the situation. There was going to be cameras, they were going to be paying her, and they were going to be filming the entire thing.
I was wondering if it's okay to film. Is that all right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I charge an extra $100 for filming now.
All right. Perfect. It doesn't matter what I do with the video.
And I know, not at all.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I'll send you the details. Just come on over. What's the price of this?
So it's $5.50 an hour or $6.50 an hour.
Although the girl maybe wanted to make a quick buck and is kind of trying to do her work, I understand that at the same time that people don't really understand the whole entire streaming culture. So during the process of what is going on in the recording section of the entire video, she ends up getting messages and alerts about her being on live stream and two other guys in a different room recording her.
I'm gonna run in.
Did her mate say it's a setup?
Yeah.
No, they're tossing.
What's this about the guys you're messaging now? Guys are in the bedroom home watching a live stream. Guys, sound from the speak was a 2 bedroom. They're setting you up, by the way. If you leave, I'll be set up for anything.
No shoes.
I don't really know if she understood what was live streaming or what it is to be on a platform with like thousands of people watching you at a time. So I think right there in that then she maybe got a little bit hesitant to the whole situation and got a little bit weirded out when she ended up trying to leave, and this guy that Poseidon ended up getting tries to stop her.
Imagine he just goes and slams the door shut, doesn't let him leave. Oh.
this is creepy.
Why is it creepy?
Bro.
Oh my god.
Hey, we just have the money back? Look, I'm getting no service.
Oh no, she's dying.
I screamed.
I do understand to a point if you did let her know beforehand that you're going to be recording stuff, but I do also understand from her point of view that she maybe didn't understand the whole grasp of live streaming. So the moment that she wanted to leave, you got to let her leave. But unfortunately, of course, this man gets in the way and tries to stop her. Poseidon does end up coming into the room and telling him that if he did not stop her, he was going to run in here because he can't do that.
Definitely cannot hold the door shut.
Yeah,
You have to let her go. You cannot hold the door shut.
Okay.
I was about to fly. If you would have stood there for a second
Nah.
longer,
No, I would have let it go.
I was about to fly out of the room and just try to resolve everything. But I don't know how that was going to go. I was going to come out of the room and be like, hey,
Well, she knew you were in there.
I mean, Ice Poseidon, I think that you maybe should have realized that this was a potential problem that was going to end up happening in the beginning of all this. You know, you're getting two random people coming all at once. Things could have gotten even worse or even escalated to a point where you could not have stopped it. This is really crazy content in the beginning of this. Like, I just don't understand what your mindset was going into it. I guess this is some other form of dark comedy that I have not seen. Content has gotten to a whole nother level of like attention seeking that I don't even understand myself. I mean, the past thing that Aiden Ross did is just insane, and Kick is just gonna keep allowing this to happen. Like I said in the last video, I mean, Twitch has some guidelines. Those guidelines may not always be fair, but at least they are there to prevent stupid things like this from happening. Whether the girl knew or whether she didn't know, I don't think she understood the magnitude of what she was about to go into, and that reality, when that set in, is gonna, you know, obviously create people to get panic or maybe get out of it in the first place. And when you have unpredictable men like you did, you never know what exactly could have happened. She could have had a weapon, something could have gone really wrong in that moment. I just don't really understand what was the whole point of all this. Now, apparently, Ice Poseidon does end up getting arrested, but from what he has to say via Twitter, he says that he didn't get arrested for the whole event. He actually got arrested for a SWAT that his viewers ended up doing for him. Now, his viewers are well known to be swatting him. They swatted him during a plane. They swatted him in various different locations. So his viewership is very kind of toxic in that way. They will do things like that and will figure out where he is. So I kind of do believe that he might have gotten swatted and gotten arrested for that. But I just don't know exactly because you can never see it. The lines are always going to be blurry when it comes down to these type of things, right? Due to a lot of backlash of this whole event that has happened, a lot of Kick streamers ended up responding saying that they're not going to be supporting or streaming on the platform anymore. I do understand that with two big events happening all at once. So I do get it that maybe you just kind of want to back out in this moment. I know this could be a quick response as well that a lot of people are having at the moment, but at the same time, it's kind of like, man, if you're allowing all this stuff to happen, I could see how a lot of people might not be okay with that. And Kick is responsible for allowing Ice Poseidon to continue streaming and not stopping the whole entire stream itself. I don't understand what their motives are. Once again, they have not made it clear. Every time we end up hitting a brick wall, it just seems like they're not doing anything to implement people to head into the right direction. Kick has been a major competitor to Twitch at the moment, so I just don't understand how this is any good media for them or how this is going to be beneficial for them down the road, like I said earlier. And of course, Aiden Ross, back in the news, he has a little bit of response for himself. He tells everybody to hang themselves for not being okay with what Ice Poseidon did. He's just clowning on people and said this during his broadcast.
These pussies that like stream on Kick that were just like, yeah, like, we're not gonna stream on here if you don't suspend Ice. Like, this is just bullshit. Like shut the fuck up. Like, shut up, bro. Like, bro, it just makes me mad because Ice is someone who's kind of like super authentic and real. He'll never do some fuck shit behind closed doors. If he does some fuck shit, it's gonna be on camera, and his community fucks with him for that. So it's like, dog, all these crooked ass, pussy ass, leftist, cancel culture bullshit pussies are the ones that do the fuck shit behind closed doors, bro. You guys deserve to be hung on trees. I said it, bro.
I don't really understand what is happening with Aiden Ross. He is a whole different topic, a whole different video, to be honest with you. We kind of touched on that on the last video. If you guys want to go check it out, about him inviting an impersonator and also inviting Andrew Tate. Like, I just don't understand what exactly is going on with Aiden Ross, or what the hell that he expects to happen, or what the hell does he agree with here. This is obviously not okay in any sort of fashion or form here. I don't understand how he found it okay or how he's finding that acceptable. I do understand that she was an escort, she was let known, but again, when you don't understand the magnitude of something, you're just going to be agreeing. Or maybe she wanted money and she was just doing her job. So I don't get it how he would be so against what is going on. I just feel like he's kind of someone who is now just going against what the crowd is telling him that is wrong. If people are everywhere is telling you all at once that this is not okay, this action is wrong, and you're just saying that, oh, just fuck everybody else and whatever, who gives a shit what they're saying, and everybody else is pussies. I mean, you got to look at yourself in the mirror a little bit, man, and have some empathy or sympathy within yourself, and to realize that, hey, maybe these actions are wrong. If you, as someone who's a top dog at Kick, should be maybe making implementations to where, you know, these things cannot be happening. But I guess when you're also breaking the rules and you're also doing stupid things like Ice Poseidon is, and inviting North Korean impersonators to your broadcast, I guess you yourself are kind of benefiting off of that fact, right? So we'll have to see exactly what goes on here. I definitely do not support anything that Ice Poseidon did or Sandpepper did, because he was also involved, guys. Or I don't agree with anything that Aiden Ross is saying. I'm not a guy who's just sitting here and being like, oh man, fuck these guys. Like, don't think I'm just saying that. I'm looking at all the evidence as it comes. I'm trying to get all the context as it comes as well. So I'm just trying to grasp an idea of it. Obviously, many people are just going to be like, whatever. But to those people, I say, go fuck yourself, right? I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs, and with your help, I could definitely get there. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you smash the sub button, and with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.